In a small village nestled between green mountains, there lived a young boy named Youssef. Youssef loved playing with his friends in the vast fields, running through the tall grass and chasing butterflies. His days were filled with laughter and joy, but there was one thing that always puzzled him. Why did he have to stop playing 5 times a day to pray? One sunny afternoon, Youssef was sitting under a large, ancient tree. The branches stretched high into the sky, and the shade was cool and comforting. As he sat there, he noticed a small bird fluttering around, busy building a nest. The bird carefully picked up twigs, arranging them in a neat circle. Youssef watched in fascination as the bird flew back and forth, tirelessly working on its little home. Curious, Youssef called out to the bird, "Why are you working so hard to build that nest?" The bird, with a gentle smile in its eyes, perched on a branch nearby and chirped, "This nest is my home. It keeps me safe and warm, and when my babies hatch, it will protect them too. Without my nest, I would have nowhere to rest and nowhere to feel secure." Youssef tilted his head and asked, "But what does that have to do with prayer?" The bird hopped closer and said, "Prayer, Youssef, is like a nest for your heart. Just as this nest shelters me from the wind and rain, prayer shelters your soul. It's a place where you can find peace, talk to Allah, and feel His presence guiding you. When you pray, you strengthen your heart and soul, just like I strengthen my nest with each twig I add." Youssef thought about the bird's words. As he gazed at the sky, he imagined the scene in his mind. A beautiful garden filled with vibrant flowers of every color, the soft hum of bees buzzing around, and birds singing sweet melodies. In the middle of this peaceful garden, he saw himself standing quietly, praying. The sky above was a deep blue, with rays of sunlight shining down, warming everything they touched. In that garden, Youssef felt calm, safe, and connected to something much bigger than himself. That night, as Youssef lay in bed, he couldn't stop thinking about what the bird had said. He realized that prayer wasn't just about stopping his games or interrupting his fun. It was like visiting that beautiful garden in his imagination, a place where he could rest, reflect, and feel the love and care of Allah surrounding him. It was a time to reset his heart and mind, just like how the bird returns to its nest after a long day of flying. From that day on, Youssef began to look forward to prayer time. Each prayer felt like a new adventure, a journey to a place where he could recharge his spirit. He imagined himself walking through gardens, flying with birds, or sitting by a peaceful stream as he spoke to Allah. The more he prayed, the more he understood that prayer wasn't just about saying words or performing movements. It was a way to connect his heart to the Creator, to find comfort and strength in every moment of his life.